If you have been following our Vietnam saga, you know we came for the caves, but stayed for the food. And that brings us to Ha Giang. Now, if you Google Ha Giang, two things usually pop up. One, the massive karst plateau, and two, the famous Ha Giang Loop. It's 350 kilometers of winding, death-defying roads that bikers love to conquer. So, did we rent bikes? Did we conquer the loop? Absolutely not. See, we had already exhausted our entire adventure quota in the two land caves. We were done with adrenaline. We wanted serotonin, so we booked a place tucked away in the lush green surroundings to launch our own version of the loop, the food loop. But first, we had to get there. We were picked up from Hanoi, and on the way, we stopped at a simple roadside restaurant called Ha Van. Now, back when we traveled, Google Translate wasn't exactly smart. It was like a drunk translator making things up on the spot. We played menu roulette. We pointed our camera, and Google Lens confidently told us we could order wild woman carrying, or if we wanted comfort food, grandma's stir fry need dark, and for dessert, literature display. We just pointed, prayed, and laughed. We landed late evening, checked in, and found a pool table. Did we play a high stakes game? No. Let's just say we dusted it off. Literally. We cleaned the felt with our elbows while missing every shot. Then, dinner. Typical to any Vietnamese meal, an elaborate set menu was presented. Just look at this list. Buffalo with bamboo shoots, fish poached in green tea leaves, pork rib soup with purple yam. By now, we were students of the architecture of the meal. You have the foundation, the steamed rice, the structure, the buffalo and fish, and the ventilation, the spicy shrimp soup. We built our perfect bites. It was delicious. But little did we know, the dish of our lifetime was waiting for us the next day, day 2. We had a choice. Option A, do the hiking that Ha Giang is famous for, sweat, climb. Option B, stay put, eat, sleep, repeat. We went for breakfast to decide, and that is when the chef started flirting with us. He served sandwiches held together by heart-shaped picks. He was sending love letters directly to our stomachs. And then served us the Helium Croissant. I'm not kidding, it was lighter than air. It felt like biting into a cloud that tasted like butter. We actually tossed it in the air just to see if it would float away. Spoiler, it almost did. That was the signal. We chose the path of least resistance and most calories. A lazy stay put itinerary. But we couldn't just sit still. So we launched our favorite hobby, the micro safari. We became the paparazzi of the insect world. Most people look at the mountains. We look at the leaves. We sneak around the bushes as though we are secret agents, searching for aliens. But we aren't looking for rare species. We are looking for the heroes you usually ignore. Take the common housefly, you usually swat it away. But look closer. The intricate hairs, the complex geometry, the beauty of the less appreciated. Intriguing, right? But let's step up the color version. The reason we love this hobby is the biology. Look at their eyes, those complex compound eyes. The intricate colors, the blends. It is nature's own macro lens looking right back at you. Now that our eyes were filled with beauty, it was time to fill the stomach. Lunchtime. We knew the chef was flirting with us at breakfast, but with lunch, he was down on one knee proposing. The Prawn Tom Yum Soup. This wasn't just soup. This was a marriage proposal in a bowl. The presentation alone, prawn heads staring at us like a warning, should have told us. One sip, and the eyes rolled back. The sourness was high definition. The spice was a wake-up slap. The prawn was pure comfort. We still talk about this soup today. It is the benchmark. A little about where we were staying. This retreat is hidden inside a thick tree cover. To get here, you have to cross a hanging bridge over a stream. It was raining mildly, just enough to make the walk feel cinematic. And let's be honest, the memory of us trying to film that cool walk is funnier than the actual footage. Then the path leads you through small turns and twists in between tall shrubs. Eventually, it opens up to where the rooms are arranged, overlooking a beautiful pond filled with pink lilies. For the floral lovers watching, take a moment to absorb this. Our room was a well-appointed suite with subtle orange tones overlooking that very pond. It was a refreshing break, just nature, rain, and us. Evening came, dinner arrived, and we had to do it. We looked at the waiter and said, "One more Tom Yum, please." We just had to say yes to the chef's proposal one more time. And since we accepted the proposal, we decided to stay for the party. We ordered the sticky rice dessert. Colorful, sweet, and the perfect ending. So you can have your 350-kilometer loop. We found the real ride right here. Ha Giang. We accept your proposal. 10 out of 10. Would marry this soup again.